I don't think the reload speed got changed, which is kind of annoying, but... I hit another headshot. It like has slower handling, but oh my gosh. Wait, is this the meta? So hello gamers, today we're going to be looking at the improved version of the Redhawk 44 in Phantom Forces. I wasn't going to make a video on this, and then I decided, you know what, I gave the MP412 Rex a chance, and now I have 218 kills on it, and I love it, and I've been using it constantly, so I guess we'll give the Rex a chance. We'll start it off with no attachments. And I got spawn trapped. Awesome. This gun got a pretty nice buff. First off, oh my gosh, what? It had its velocity increase, its minimum damage range increase, which means it can now headshot kill farther, which translates to your bullets move faster, so you're going to hit more headshots, and more headshots are going to kill, which means like the gun is just better. Kind of a bigger buff than the Rex got. Like it actually got like range increases and stuff. And this is like the revolver that I don't really see that often. It's an alright gun, but now it's a little bit better. The thing about it is it shoots slower than most of the revolvers do, but it doesn't one-shot torso like the Executioner does, which is kind of interesting. It does 59 to 35, has 400 RPM instead of 600, but has faster velocity, better damage ranges, kind of worse multis than some of the other revolvers, but does more damage, and it can 3-shot limb all ranges, which a lot of the revolvers like the Rex and the Mateba can't actually do that. So this is a headshot revolver, but it will headshot kill a lot farther than some of the other ones, and it does a little bit more damage to like the limbs and stuff, but the multis aren't quite as good. It doesn't have a 3 times headshot multi like some of the revolvers do. Then again, if it had a 3 times headshot multi, it would headshot kill all ranges, which would be a little bit overpowered considering even like the Executioner can't do that. And yes, there is a conversion for this gun, and we will be looking at that along with the barrels like the snubnose and stuff, and the long barrel. And in my opinion, well, we'll talk about it, but the long barrel is kind of interesting on this one. That is for sure. It is not necessarily a direct upgrade. The one on the Rex is pretty much a direct upgrade. It just increases your 1-hit kill range and your 2-hit kill range and stuff, but this is not doing too bad. The thing about this one is the irons are so much better than the other revolvers in the game, but my biggest problem with this gun is the recoil is kind of weird. Like it's better. I think they lowered the recoil as well. Definitely feels like a lot better. Yeah, wow, that's a ton better. It is so much better. It is so noticeable. Dude, this is like way better. And the headshot kill range is kind of massive. 105 without long barrel. What? The thing I don't like about it though is that it shoots slower than the other revolvers in the game. It's about the same as like the 1858 with its kind of weird like fan fire, and normally the 1858 is a lot slower. But my biggest problem with it is that like I'm so used to the other revolvers being a lot more spammy, since the other revolvers have 200 more RPM and this has like deagle RPM, so it's kind of like an L5 side grade, I guess. The L5 has a bigger mag, a faster reload, maybe better recovery, but I don't know. And I guess the extended barrel is probably just better. L5 extended barrel is kind of a direct upgrade. Oh yeah, by the way, I did actually get a skin for the knife. It's not customizable, which sucks, but I opened like one splatter case or something and I got this. And also if you press H and then right click at the same time, it does a funny thing. It looks interesting. I don't know. I kind of like doing it. But yeah, this does have more like penetration than some of the other revolvers, like double the normal penetration of some revolvers, but it's a lot more tappy, I guess, so maybe it's like higher skill ceiling. I feel like the MP412 Rex, you can spam that thing. I like the headshot with it, but if you just want to hit body shots, it's like, it's got you, bro. It's got like AK-47 RPM, but this has something like M3A1 RPM, but actually like less. And like the M3A1 though, this thing is crazy, but I'm missing everything. I mean, you can shoot it pretty fast, and the entire team rolled up on me. It's a pretty reliable 2-hit kill to a decent range. We'll look at damage ranges in a second. Wait, I've been recording for a while already. What the heck? After I die, I'll put on the long barrel and stuff. I don't really know what I should be using on this thing, but with the default barrel, it seems to be working pretty well. Oh, come on, dude. I don't think the reload speed got changed, which is kind of annoying, but I hit another headshot. So it does have the 45 Colt conversion, which we'll talk about in just a second. The stock is kind of interesting, I guess. We'll use the long barrel in stock, but now it should have like, okay, that's really vertical. It like has slower handling, but oh my gosh. Wait, is this the meta? Most revolvers do not have a stock. That's one of the advantages of this gun, is that if you want to run a stock, it actually has one. And this does not seem bad at all. This is actually working super well. So now it has a farther headshot kill range, better recoil control, and I don't know how I didn't get that kill. And like farther 2-hit body range, but slower like movement and handling, but that doesn't seem like a big deal in this one. The damage of this gun holds up better over range, better than like the L5. It actually does like XIX damage almost at range, which is kind of crazy. Maybe I like the irons more on this one, because the irons on this gun are very good. In my opinion, this has the best revolver iron sights, but without the stock, this is the recoil. Oh wow. Okay, they completely changed this, because when I was using this in the test plane, long barrel was like unusable on it. I need to shoot this faster. I'm running this like an XIX where I can like one tap, but I can't. can't. Like fooling me into thinking I can actually like go for torsos because I'm hitting like one shot and then I'm just running out of bullets or something. These guns are weird because recoil doesn't really matter as much as recovery speed does. The gun could have like pretty low recoil, but like the worst recovery speed you've ever seen, and it would be really, really inconvenient to use. But yeah, the long barrel is kind of interesting. On the MP412 Rex, I would use it, even though the muzzle brake makes it very spammy. The extra headshot kill range is worth it. I'm glad they're actually buffing the other revolvers because, let's be real, the revolvers were not like a very good class. I'd say even though this got a bigger buff than the Rex did, I just prefer the Rex because, oh my gosh, just die. The Rex kind of just goes off. And then finally, we'll use snubnose, and then we'll use the conversion. The conversion is interesting. It allows it to torso kill, but is it very good? Probably not. It's basically like an XIX that has 1/4 of the RPM, which is obviously very bad, but now I think, wow, very fast recovery. That's actually good. Well, I feel like these barrels are actually getting like viable. Muzzle brake is like snubnose, but it has no downside because it just lowers recoil. It doesn't lower damage ranges or anything else, which is kind of broken, honestly. It seems to have a faster walk speed too. I can just go around and M-slide and like kill everyone. And now for our final thing to test out, the 45 Colt conversion, which increases your maximum damage from 59 to 70, so 11 more maximum damage, and your minimum damage from 35 to 40, so 5 more min damage. However, you only have 100 RPM, which is not very much, obviously, because that's 1/4 of the RPM that you usually have on basically every single like headshot kill and even sometimes torso kill guns that are like this, which is interesting. You also lose a ton of muzzle velocity, some damage ranges, headshot multi, you increase your torso multi, and you have a slower recovery speed, which is like, that's a lot of stuff. If that was too much for you, I'll just explain. You shoot slower, but now you one shot to the body, so you can hit somebody in the center of the body and kill them with one shot. However, your bullet speed is slower, your headshot kill range isn't as far, and it is very, very, very slow. Kind of like having an 1858 carbine, but in secondary form, and it's basically objectively worse, but still. It can one shot, which is nice. To the body, oh my gosh. And if you want a classic single action revolver like this one, because there are no other like single action revolvers in this game, it's all like double action, which means they shoot very, very fast basically. Yeah, it shoots very slow, and I seem to be hitting only headshots anyways, so I'm kind of wasting the potential of this gun. I should be just hitting the torso. Ooh. Now it turns from the Redhawk 44 to the Redhawk 45 as well in the name. It seems they fixed the recovery speed of this gun. I would run long barrel with this one because it shoots so slow anyways, but before it was having like M107 recovery, which was like really annoying with a long barrel, but still. Ooh. In my opinion, it's not like super good. Oh my god. Executioner is literally just, it's better in every way, basically. It doesn't have as far of a torso kill range, but it has like more velocity, more pen, more RPM, and the XIX shoots 4 times the speed. In fact, the XIX shoots as fast as the default Redhawk, which is just kind of crazy considering the XIX can already one-shot torso. If you want to use it, you can, definitely. If it was the only one-shot pistol, then it wouldn't be too bad, but now that the XIX and the Executioner are just like things that everybody uses, it's just, it isn't as good as those two, so I wouldn't really use it. Still, this is like a one-shot. But let me know what you guys think about the new Redhawk. I don't really plan on using this too much. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was. Like, I actually underestimated how good this thing could really be, because like, look at this. It's actually decent. But for our last test, we'll use it with the CAC stock and the long barrel, which should make it like a carbine, basically. Oh my gosh, what is that laugh? The long barrel is a scam on this one. Don't use the long barrel on this. What the heck? It makes it not torso kill as far? Why? I guess don't use long barrel with 45. Anyways though, gamers, that's gonna do it for the Redhawk 45 and 44, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.